I mean, I
Alright.
talk about like milk chocolate.
I never told you what type of chocolate I'm eating.
Alright, by the way, I've started recording, so...
Okay,
Take number 93.
I'm sorry that that's
Blue.
all.
Part of the original live stream, so therefore no one heard about my erectile dysfunction, right?
No, it's I think it's still there. I'll go check later after the recording.
yeah, it's still there.
You brought this fate upon yourself, JT. It's fine.
Is it really?
When is anything fine?
Never.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mm.
Just someone's got to have my character sheet up.
I got it open. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Because D&D Beyond on a phone is not fun.
Understandable.
All right, is everyone ready?
Yes.
JT, Justin.
I'm ready.
Let's get this party started.
All right. All right. So, as the ship sets sails, like from last time, you guys had just got on the ship, and you just left the port. So you all watch. You're standing on the deck, and you're watching as the sailors run around, almost like they're chickens with their heads cut off. But you can tell they're doing their respective tasks. Up above everyone else on the quarterdeck stands Captain Idella, a crew member steering the ship, and another woman. When Idella notices the five of you looking, she smiles brightly at you and makes her way down towards you, the other woman following behind.
No.
I want you guys to
day.
make a perception check.
Is it the
My
next
percep-
day?
God damn it! Hold on.
Perception for you is +4.
Okay, thank
Is
you.
it mine +6?
I think.
You don't have your thing open?
I'm checking now.
This is +4, Justin.
Oh, it's
13.
What'd you say, Burb?
I got a 13. Well, everyone else got
An
18.
18.
What did everyone else get?
Oh, I did it.
I got a 14.
So far, Alina and I have the best perception.
Woohoo!
So,
I mean, if I wanted to, I could really just use
Justin,
my passive one.
20 +4. Here.
Got 21. Or 23.
Way towards you, you all notice that they are both wearing matching rings. Just plain golden bands, but they're matching.
No! 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 Hey, they might be poly. You might want another person.
Give me a second.
Just that freaking no.
All right. As they make their way towards you, you can see the woman next to Idella. She has a light brown skin tone, like a chestnut color, a little bit, and really long brown hair that she has in a braid. Even in the braid, it goes down to her waist. She's wearing a strapless black dress top with normal brown pants, and then she's wearing leather boots, and then she has arm guards that go to her elbow. But Idella's gonna smile happily and say, "Welcome aboard. I'm happy to see that you were all able to make it on board in time before we set sail." She's going to gesture to the woman next to her and say, "This is my first mate, Angeline."
Peach, didn't we set sail at the end of the episode?
What?
I thought we set sail at the episode.
Yeah, and you just now set sail. Like, it's continuation of that. The same day.
Oh,
Same
so
day,
they're just more out in the middle of the sea.
same day, like half an hour after the last session ended, pretty much.
Okay, so they're more in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Brooke's like holding in tears right now.
Alina just gonna smile but not mention anything.
Blue's just gonna tap Brooke on the back and be like, and that's it.
Is Darius doing anything?
Probably gagging silently because he's never been on a boat before. He probably thinks it's fuck.
Angelina's going to smile at the five of you and say, "It's nice to meet you. Idella told me that the five of you will be traveling with us to Calamus."
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
Tears. Honestly, okay. Before Brooke loses it, she's gonna like try and play it cool and just go to wherever the heck she's staying, like probably below deck or something, and just find a corner to cry in.
You don't know where that is.
She's going below deck and finding a nice corner to cry in.
No, ain't that a mood?
As you start to walk away, Idella's gonna call out to you and say, "If you're looking for the bedrooms, they're right over here." And she's going to point behind her at a set of doors. And she's gonna say, "You can either stay in the..." Oh my god, that sound is killing me.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry.
She's gonna point to the door, and say, well, actually, no, hang on, I'll post a picture so you guys have a clue of what I'm talking about. The door with the number 6 on it, on the picture, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is where she's going to say, she's going to gesture to that door and say, you'll be staying in either that room, or you can. There's a set of rooms down below that you can stay in, but they're more private than the ones up here.
I'm just gonna go to the ones that she like initially pointed at because like, yeah, I'm gonna like go behind like the one of the beds and just cry in this little corner right there.
Okay.
I give her a thumbs up and say thank you.
She smiles at you sweetly and then lets you go.
Should someone go there for emotional support?
No.
Well, she better not cry near the mead. I spent a lot of
Oh,
time.
I just saw that. If you're gonna cry, don't cry near the meat.
Please don't cry near the mead. We need it. We can either sleep in room number 6, JT, or we can go to one of the quieter, more private rooms lower deck.
So the rooms that you can stay in is number 6, but if you want a more private room, on the lower deck, the 310s are more private rooms, and they can each hold 2 people.
Who has a TV on in the background?
Well, after some hurried introductions, Darius is just going to sort of stagger down to one of the lower rooms.
That's where Alina's going as well, so she'll probably be followed. She'll probably, like, say a little goodbye to everyone and go down to the lower rooms.
Idella and Angelina are going to wave at the 2 of you as you leave. What would Bowie and Hoot like to do now?
Hoot's gonna stay with them for a little bit just to see like what they're talking about, to get some more vocabulary words to yell at people. And, and then he's gonna go up into the crow's nest, I think is what it's called, and then just look around to see like whose lips he could just to see what he could use against you.
Okay, first things first, for Bowie. She's gonna ask the captain if there's any flotation device because she cannot swim.
She's going to think for a moment and say, well, we have a few boxes.
The boat itself.
Okay, so if I ever get overboard, just grab onto a box.
If anyone falls off the boat, which I doubt will happen, we can throw a rope to you. All of our sailors know how to swim. Overboard before, so I doubt you will. I hope you don't. But in case you do, rest assured you will be rescued promptly.
I hope.
My god, that TV is so
Yeah.
loud.
Is it really loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear
I can like barely hear it in my background. Mom, the TV's too loud.
Yeah, I can barely hear it myself.
So you can put yourself on push to talk.
Can you still hear it?
A lot quieter now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
barely noticeable now.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. That crackling noise, you
I
got
will give you guys narrative control.
I'm eating chocolate. I'm sorry.
You guys have narrative control for now.
Yay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, no, Brooke's just
sobbing.
It's so beautiful.
Lesbian sobbing.
So,
Hey, maybe
Boo's
she wants a
gonna-
harem.
move. Bowie's gonna head down to the lower decks and start to hear some crying somewhere.
I think, isn't Brooke in room number 6?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's in 6.
Focus in room number 6.
Which is the
Yeah.
top deck room, not the lower decks. Lower decks is where Darius and Alina went.
Yeah, you think she would have gone down below, but she just went to the one she just like was immediately within her line of sight.
in vicinity.
Okay. Bowie's gonna approach Brooke, and then she's just gonna be like, you know that this is public quarters, right?
Boo.
I just needed to get somewhere to cry.
You can cry
So
in the lower,
beautiful, but she's taken.
you can cry in the lower deck.
It's the wraps under the plate.
I need the wraps.
Hmm?
I need the wraps.
Okay.
Bowie's gonna attempt to try and lead Brooke to one of the room 10s that are below deck.
We've been working on a raid for the last 2 hours. Give it go.
But no, Brooke's gonna get her act together. Like the adult she is, she's gotta set an example for the kiddos. What did you just send me? Okay, whatever. Discord's being about right now. Okay, but she's gonna get her act together, and she's gonna wipe away her tears.
Oof.
What did you say, Kit? I have someone being noisy in my
Brooke is
background.
getting her act together, and she's wiping away her tears.
Okay.
Gotta set an example for the kiddos.
Well, let's see. There's only one kid in our crew.
Yeah.
Shut up, she's the oldest.
Bruh.
Wait, hold on. Discord's being a butt. I can't.
Oof.
Well. Seeing that Alina went down probably like a few seconds after Darius. See in the room, she's just gonna very quietly but politely just go, I'll let you choose which room you want first.
Well, I was saying, I think Darius is going to stumble into the nearest room on the left. The one that's not in the corner. And shut the door. Probably retching a little bit as he goes.
He's like, kind of just and just kind of just think for a moment, and then just kind of like look through in her stuff, and let me just actually check my own shit. Give me just 2 seconds. So is it Peach? You know the fact that I have a herbalism kit? Could I possibly with my herbalism kit make something to stop seasickness?
Can actually. I was actually gonna say something about that.
Yeah. Can I go do that? And make something to help? Yeah.
And there's actually the materials for it on the ship if you wanted to use those.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. After probably making that, she's gonna just kind of just gently inertly Arius, it's Alina.
What do you want?
It's okay if I come in a second.
The door is locked. Give me a second.
Okay.
After a few moments of fumbling around, he opens it up.
So
What?
I used to be a bit of a healer back at the temple, and looking around, this should stop the seasickness. She's gonna hand him over something she made.
Well, I suppose it can't be worse than what's happening right now. And he's going to just imbibe whatever it is.
Darius is seasick.
Potion. He grew up in a desert. He doesn't even know how to swim very well.
No. As you take a swig of the drink, it's almost an immediate effect. It's slow, but you can feel a little bit kick in almost immediately. And after a bit, the seasickness goes away pretty quickly.
Oh, God, that's vile. That actually worked. Thanks, kid.
I'm gonna give a smile. Anytime. Just if it comes back, let me know, and I'll be able to. I'll be able to find everything on the boat. So let me know, and I'll be able to make another one if you need it.
I will, thank you. And Darius is going to slip out of his room and make his way back up to the main deck.
Lee's just gonna just put away anything that she probably still has out, put it back in whatever room, probably the room opposite, and then also make her way back outside to the deck.
Alright, so just to give you an idea of how many people are on the boat besides your group of 5, there is Captain Idella, her first mate Angeline, who is also her wife. There are 12 other crew members. Most of them are human males, but there are a few others. Like there's a dwarf, surprisingly. There's a few genasi and an elf, but most of them are humans.
I feel
That
like
was just to give you an idea of what the ship looks like. The crew, anyway.
Okay.
I feel like Hoot would be going around just causing chaos, trying to, like, see what everybody's up to and just listening to them without, like, saying anything. And then deciding, let's see what's here that I could use to protect myself in case a mutiny happens.
Oh my
Because I don't
god.
want to step in the middle of this.
As you go around the ship, there's not much talk. Most of the sailors seem to be singing together. Like, it's not vocal, it's more of a hum. But everyone seems to be humming the same song, and they're all working hard. None of them seem upset or anything. They all seem to be happy with what they're doing.
He's gonna start humming along to blend in, and then, like I said, he's going to look for, like just see what's around, seeing if anything's really needed to have in case of any, like, emergency. So he's just like, these are my possible situations. This is my goal. fly, look for magic carpet, but at the same time, look for anything to save him if he gets into a Scrooge situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Is there anything else any of you would like to do before we continue?
Alina's just kind of just gonna be like walking around the boat, probably like holding Kintry and probably just like maybe like even like racing Kintry up and down the boat. See who's like like Kintry's like flying beside her, probably she's running down the boat chasing. So you get to the end of the boat the fastest by air or by foot, and just kind of just almost just playing around a little bit with Kintry, and as well just probably making light talk with anyone who wants to talk with her.
So she's getting to be a kid.
Yes, she's
Okay,
being a kid.
Bowie's gonna hand Brooke like a mug of mead from her mead bale. See if she wants it or not.
Thanks. And I take it.
Remember, it helps with depression, but don't drink too much.
I'm not and I just start drinking it, like before I can even question anything, I just start drinking it.
Also, Lois.
Yes.
Gizmo is being held on the lower deck. He has his own little patch of hay in a section of the boat, along with some chickens and even a goat.
Oh yeah.
So he is not alone. He's being well taken care of.
Yay! I was about to say, because Alina would also be checking on Gizmo every once in a while, just popping down and just checking.
As Alina runs up and down the deck with Kintry, some of the sailors will stop and watch for a bit and just smile as they watch Alina be a kid. It almost as if maybe some of them have their own kids and you remind them of them. But they watch for a moment and then quickly get back to work.
At one point, eventually, I'm gonna just say that Alina almost slips onto the floor, and she's just gonna kind of start laughing on the floor, and just kind of just get up and just mumble, not quietly but not loudly to herself, and just go, "That's the most fun I've had in like a while." Just nervously scratching the back of her neck before just kind of just settling down a little bit and just leaning against the boat, just patting Kintry.
Cute.
Is anyone else gonna do anything?
Well, I mean, after I get myself together, I'm gonna go back out, while drinking the mead, and be like, "Hey kid, what you doing?"
Just running around with Kintry. I mean, there's not really much in the way for it. I mean, I've never, just playing. There's nothing else to it other than just playing. I really can't explain it any other way.
Nah, I get it. You're a kid.
Yeah, it's true. But
Have your fun.
So Boo's gonna follow Brooke up to the deck and then see her. And then seeing her play just reminded her that she has a yarn ball.
Oh no. Oh no.
She has a yarn ball.
I was drinking at the wrong moment.
Oof. And let's see what happens. She rolled a 10, so she's unable to contain herself any longer, and she starts rolling on the floor with her yarn.
Can I grab the yarn ball and throw it into the ocean?
No.
You can try and make a sleight of hand.
Actually, yeah.
You know
go ahead,
what?
make a sleight of hand.
Wow, I would have tried to make a laser pointer.
What's my?
Your sleight of hand is give me just 2 dilly darn seconds. It's +2.
What check do I have
this
to make
is-
against that?
No idea.
Like perception?
I would say for sleight of hand perception, but it's up to Peach.
Yeah, I would do perception, Verb.
Okay.
Perception
Maybe
is
passive
fine.
because Burb's distracted right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, passive. 15.
So your passive is 15.
God damn it,
Come on.
Okay.
I take the
They
yarn
took the
ball
yarn ball.
and I yeet it into the ocean.
Oh, can Alina see this with her high passive of 18?
Yes.
Alina is going to command Kintry to go and fetch the yarn ball from the water and bring it back out.
No!
Alright, as
question.
you... Yeah,
Sorry.
Verb? Go ahead, Verb.
Question. What's your armor class?
Oh no. Oh no. What is my
Armor
armor
class
class?
is 17.
Fight me.
Okay, hold on. Let me look up something for a bit, okay?
Alright, so as you watch, Brooke picks up the yarn ball and immediately just chucks it into the ocean. And it goes a bit of a distance, but as it flies through the air, it just barely touches the water when when Kintry dives down, grabs it, and retrieves it and brings it back.
I'm glad to know that I rolled a nat 1 on unarmed.
Yeah, that's just
So, as Brooke takes the ball of yarn and throws it, she is able to step out of the way just in time before Bowie is able to hit her.
Damn.
Alina's gonna command Kintry to bring the yarn ball back to her, and she's gonna take the yarn ball
before
off
that happens, I have
Kintry.
like the most smug look on my face right now.
And so she's gonna look over and kind of narrow her eyes to Brooke. She's gonna walk over, and she's just gonna look to Bowie, look to Brooke, and just go, Brooke, please don't do that ever again.
I mean,
Brooke, I can smell the alcohol in your breath you've been drinking. And
Bowie's the one that gave it to me.
that doesn't
Lies.
excuse that doesn't, whether it's true or not, that doesn't excuse anything. You don't go chucking people's yarn balls into the water.
I'm not drunk.
I don't just go lower deck. Go to the lower deck and go to sleep.
No.
Yes.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm the adult here.
And I'm the one who's being more mature right now, so you should go below deck. Go rest.
You're no fun. And then I go off to my deck like a kid that's just been grounded or something.
And he's just gonna kind of cross her arms and just kind of put her hand on her face and just kind of shake her head and just gently give the yarn ball back to Bowie and just go, sorry about Brooke. Before leaving.
How do you hand the yarn ball back?
How do I what?
How do you hand the yarn ball back to her?
Putting it in her
Oh
hand.
no. Oh
Put it
no.
in your hand?
Yeah.
He's actually gonna snap it out of your hand and then start to chase it all over the deck again.
And he's gonna kind of put her hand over to not laugh, but just kind of roll, but then just kind of just sigh and go back to just chilling on the edge of the deck with Kintry.
Oh my gosh, I'm just imagining a cat batting around but a person. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Why do you think I sent you guys the picture of Khajiit go zoom? Like cats do? Does Hoop find anything while looking around?
Hang on a second.
Bro, your background.
Can you close the door? You're fine. Justin,
What?
repeat what you said.
Does Hoop find anything on the boat?
Like what?
I don't know, cool items that he thinks might help him in the middle of a fight, or anything that just looks like he would take. What's around the boat?
It's actually very clean. This is this boat is obviously well cared for by the captain and the crew itself. There's not even a speck of dirt.
Is there... Is a sword on?
You keep cutting out. I have no idea what you're saying.
He's just looking for stuff to take that he thinks would aid him later on.
There's nothing.
Who never gets to do anything. Okay, so he's going to... Since he doesn't find anything and all the crew members seem to be silent, just humming, he is just going to go up to the crow's nest, find a rope, and attach himself with some more rope to go ziplining.
Oh no. That's getting it horribly wrong.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh fuck.
Okay, let me... My computer restarted on.
Let me just pull up your acrobatics for you.
6.
Oh, no one.
My acrobatics should be high because I think he's proficient.
It's +6.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I said it before.
Well, welcome to low levels, everyone.
Ooh.
Hey.
One moment, I have to re-sign it.
Alright.
I'll roll for you.
Myself, unless it's higher.
Never mind.
Sorry, Pink, I gotta shift you, bro. Sorry, go. Come on.
Wait, Pink and roleplay Kintry.
I mean, yeah, I mean, bro, like, she might do it really with the cameras on, really, because it's hard to, like, say, I'm paying a dragon when you hear purring in the background, but...
Hey, who said dragons can't...
I mean, true, it depends. Pink, oh, she's playing with the pen again. On the floor.
Ooh.
8.
But he's
Oh,
proficient in it!
Oh
Doesn't
no.
matter.
No, you cannot roll again. You rolled. Your fate is sealed.
Yep.
Oh no.
The dice have...
Well, I mean, he's not fate for fall. His fate's not letting him fly. Well, I guess he's suicidal.
No.
Alright,
my
so
job.
thankfully, you didn't go too high. And when Hoot falls to the deck and makes a very loud thud on the deck, the crew members all turn and you get a few loud laughs and a few come over to make sure you're okay. But besides that, no one seems overly concerned.
He just looks at the ones laughing and repeats their boss saying, "What the fuck do you think you are doing?" Before just getting up and brushing himself off. Before just doing a guard grunt and just walking away, looking just extremely pissed off.
That's great.
Alina's
This is
just...
gonna make them laugh a little bit more, but they're gonna go back to work.
Helena's just gonna just like just look over and just kind of just shake her head. Just
2 points of damage.
Damn.
You did
So
fall
what-
about 15 feet.
Okay, what's my health then? Since it's
22.
It's 22.
What time is it at the moment?
I want to say by now it's... Yeah. I want to say around now it's around noon to 1.
okay.
Okay.
So while this is all going on, what is Darius doing?
He's probably brooding in the corner.
No, for what? Because believe it or not, he's not an edgelord character.
Actually not.
He's going to go up in the sunlight.
Bye.
Yeah. And he's going to go out to the railing and just sort of look over. Thinking about all the people he lost, and I see. Our ship is getting lost. Its parents and its adopted parents there.
And then his foster parents, and then his aunt and uncle, and then his grandparents who adopted him.
Oh my goodness.
That's
So-
gonna be. But and if the ship isn't moving too quickly, he's gonna take out his fishing pole and just try and fish a little bit.
It is going too quickly for you to fish.
Titty sprinkles.
As you're standing there on the edge of the boat, you hear someone walk up to you, and I guess you're gonna turn your head.
Yes.
As Darius turns his head, he's going to see Angeline now sitting next to him. She's gonna smile at you and say, "Care if I join?"
Go right ahead.
She's gonna smile and leaning, and actually, she's going to turn around so her back is to the edge of the boat, and then jump up so she's sitting on the edge. Then she's gonna say, "So, is this your first time on a boat?"
Yes, it is. Well, a boat of this size, but yes.
What other boats have you been on?
Rowboats. I've been to swamps a few times, but that's the only experience I've gotten.
Interesting. I actually don't think I've ever been on a boat that small before. I think I've only ever been on big boats.
Yeah, I prefer the small ones. As a consequence for falling off, but then again, swamp waters aren't hospitable.
Yeah. If this is your first time being on a large boat, I'm surprised you're not getting seasick.
I was. Manolina girl gave me some swill that fixed me up, so I feel better now.
That's quite handy that she knows that. Wish I would have known how to do that when I first started sailing.
It seems like I had a talent for a sailor. I could imagine doing such hard labor with the seasickness. You sort of got gesture around to the multitudes of crew members working around.
Yeah, some of our crew members here know how to make brews to help with seasickness. When I first learned how to sail, my family disapproved of it, so I had to do it in secret and didn't know how to make such brews. So I had to toughen through it.
So how'd you get into this sailing? I mean,
She's gonna give a smile. She's gonna turn her head and look up at the quarterdeck and stare longingly at Idella and say, "Her. I've known her since we were young. She's the one that got me into sailing. Her and her father."
well, what about her then? Where'd she come from?
Where did she come from?
Yeah, never really heard of a bunch of tiefling sailors, but well, I come from the mainland. Very inland too.
She chuckles a little bit and smiles and says, "Well, she grew up in just like I did in Ocean's Edge. Her father was actually a sailor for many years, and as she grew up, she wanted to learn how to sail, so he taught her. And when I told her I was interested, she taught me." I'm guessing you're wanting to know how a tiefling woman became this ship captain in this area?
I didn't want to ask, but yes.
She's gonna smile and say, "It's quite interesting, actually. It's how she came to be respected among the sailors here. All the ports. It was a terrible storm the night it happened. She was out on the port with her father, and she was helping to bring in some crates off of a boat. When she and several others saw that there was a rowboat out some fishermen, I think, if I remember correctly, if that's what they were. They hadn't come in quite soon enough, and they were caught in the storm. And she was one of the first ones that was able to get to them and was able to successfully rescue them. By the time she had reached them, their boat had capsized, and they had almost drowned. After that happened, the king recognized her bravery and quick thinking and made her a captain.
That's a 10.5. Interesting.
Who never gets conversations?
Gotta talk to the right people.
Well, maybe he wants to steal some stuff or just get word from people, but it never happens.
After she finishes the story, Angeline is going to stretch her arms a little bit and sigh and say, well, I guess I should get back to work. She's going to wave at you a bit and then walk away.
He's gonna wave back with his. I fucked myself right at the beginning of that sentence. He waves the 2 fingers and turns back to the sea and looks out.
Alright, is anyone else doing anything?
Okay, yeah, sorry to do more stuff, but as the Brooke is grumbling below deck, she's gonna remember something, and she's gonna cast Druidcraft to predict the weather.
Sunny.
Alright. She's
Little golden
she
ball
sighs
is going to appear in your hand, predicting that
She-
it will be sunny for the next 24 hours.
She breathes a sigh of relief.
Who's gonna join her just pissed off, not realizing there's somebody in the room?
Gonna do anything?
By now, Bowie has chased her yarn ball all the way up to the top of the crow's nest and
Oh,
can't
no.
get.
God, how did you manage to do that?
Cats. That's what I'm saying, cats.
The
That's
yarn
how-
ball, it defies gravity.
Just when in doubt, just say cats.
Nest.
Yeah, cats.
What are you gonna do in the crow's nest?
After regaining her senses from chasing a yarn ball for who knows how long, she's just gonna look down and just be. I guess I'll just stay up here.
Are you stuck up
For now.
there?
Yeah.
I mean, you could get down like Hoop did.
I
Well,
mean, you could call for help and have someone help you.
she's too prideful to call for help. So, is there any rope on the top of the crow's nest?
There is, actually.
Is it possible to slide down it?
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't do
That's
it.
what it's for.
Acrobatics check.
I'm a do
Don't be
that.
Hoot.
Acrobatic.
Acrobatics check.
Don't be Hoot.
22.
22.
Beautiful.
22? Aw, damn. Alright. You grab on to the rope and almost expertly, you're able to slide all the way down. You even managed to avoid rope burn on your hands.
Yes. Just yes.
Is that everyone, if that's what everyone's gonna do?
Yeah, at least be just chilling on the boat, kind of just petting Kindry, probably just talking with them. Again, just doing kid things.
Alright. So as the boat ride across the ocean goes without any troubles. There's no enemy pirate ship spotted, no unexpected creatures from the depths, and not even any storms. It's most of the boat ride is very smooth sailing, which is very surprising. Throughout the days, the sailors are busy with their work. They strike up conversations sometimes. They sing most of the time. They keep the boat clean, tidy. If there's any rats that they find or any other nuisances, they get rid of them in any way they can. At night,
his mouse is in his pocket.
yeah. After a little scruffle with someone thinking that your mouse was a rat and quickly being corrected, no one messes with your mouse.
Good.
Buy your mouse a little collar so people know it's yours.
At night, everyone gathers together in the dining hall, which is on the number 4 on the picture. And everyone shares a nice warm dinner, which usually consists of stews with rolls, some chicken legs or wings, and some other foods like fruit. But most of the food is portioned so that all the food will last until they ship forth again.
Hoot's gonna panic and hope correctly, not knowing how to eat.
No one's really paying you any attention during dinner, so if you're not, no one notices.
Good.
While everyone eats, there are those who put on a show for the crew. Some of the sailors dance, some of them sing. Most of them will play instruments of some kind, or even tell stories. Very dramatically, might I add. Perform or sing is Captain Idella and Angeline. They always start off the dinner with dance. But we're going to skip, and on one particular night, while everyone else is eating, one lone person makes their way out onto the deck, unnoticed by anyone else. Alina.
Bruh.
Yes.
You make your way out onto the boat, onto the deck of the boat.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume that you look up out at the moon.
Yes, I do.
As you look at the moon, it's just barely starting to come up over the horizon, but you can tell, you can feel the pit in your stomach.
Oh god. So I'm guessing it's nearly full or it is full.
What'd you say?
I'm guessing it's either nearly full or it is full.
It is full. Tonight is a full moon.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh.
So she would have just before like the moon came, she would have, been in a room drunk a potion, and she's gonna be up on the deck. She's not gonna be wearing her armor. She's gonna be wearing her blue tunic and just a bandage still. And I know. Can I just like she's not gonna be sneaking out, so I guess anyone with decent hearing who's awake would probably be able to hear her go upstairs. And she's
okay. When you left, it was still dinner time.
Yeah.
So you're leaving around the middle of dinner time.
Yeah. So
and because of the commotion, you don't think anyone's noticed you leave.
People roll perception.
Hey,
Roll
you don't want to
perception,
do
okay.
that.
I mean,
Hoot's perception is a 19 in passive, so.
Oh.
yeah, she's just not very much. She's gonna kind of just slip out, kind of walk to. Let me open up the map again. On the top of the deck, she's gonna walk to what would be, kind of just the front of the boat, where right at the front. She's just gonna kind of just be looking at the moon, kind of just and kind of realize that she's getting sick from drinking the potion, and she's gonna head up into one of the crow's nests to just kind of hunker down for a bit, hoping the fact that nobody's going to find her.
Right. Since it has been several days, even a week or two on the boat, I'm not gonna make you do an acrobatics check because by now you have learned how to scale the rope ladder up into the crow's nest.
Yep. So I'll just be in one of the crow's nests, just kind of just hunkered down. Again, not wearing much other than just, trousers, tunic, not my armor, and just my bandage, and just getting kind of very a sickly feeling in my stomach, and Alina's just gonna kind of just like pull up her legs, kind of like put like her arms over her legs, and just kind of just sit in the crow's nest, just thinking to herself, please, nobody find me up here for a few hours.
So, back down in the dining hall, what is everyone doing?
Is Brooke still crying?
2 weeks.
Since your first day on the boat, it has been a week or two. Like, you guys have been on the boat for a bit.
Oh, okay.
By this point. I'm sorry, I did a little time skip.
Oof.
Still have plenty of journey left, it's okay.
I'm gonna cast a Druidcraft again.
Are you predicting the weather again?
Yep.
Sunny again.
Has it been sunny the past, 2 weeks or so?
Surprisingly.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, Brooke's gonna, start finding this pretty suspicious, but she's not gonna think too much of it. Aside from that,
Listen, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a secret. There's something suspicious about it. I'm just too lazy to narrate a fucking stormy event on the boat. It's just gonna be sunny the entire trip, okay?
Bruh.
How about this? It's partly cloudy. It's
That
partly
doesn't matter.
cloudy.
Brooke finds it suspicious. But she's just gonna go back to eating stuff.
Alright.
Maybe throw something at Bowie. I'm joking, by the way.
What are you throwing?
I'm not throwing anything. No, I hold something up like I'm gonna throw it at Bowie, but I put it down.
Bowie's gonna look like she's gonna throw her mace before, putting it back down.
Brooke starts chuckling. I'm in danger.
Oh my god.
Well, since it's dinner time and since soon, God damn it, that music.
Bruh, background.
The music, oof.
Sorry.
Okay, that's much better. Assuming that she already ate all of her dinner, Bowie's gonna head back to where she, usually sleeps in one of the cabins.
Okay. She's gonna do anything special in the cabin?
She's basically just gonna do her nighttime ritual if anyone wants to investigate that.
Meh.
Hoots just, for the past week, he's just been avoiding, he just pretends that he's self-conscious of eating in public. So he just takes his food and leaves and then just doesn't eat it. He just puts some of, the stuff that he knows he can put in his pocket, and then just walks and just does whatever.
Okay. What is Darius doing during dinner time?
Well, since it's been a week on the ship, he's gonna try his luck and perform during dinner. Because he has a loot. That thing that exists.
And Alina's missing it. God damn it.
Alright, you know what? I want you to do a performance check.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I add my proficiency bonus because I have proficiency with the loot?
Sweet.
Nat 1.
Nah, one.
Proficiency bonus would be just an extra +2 on top. Woohoo.
Nat 2.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
Natural 20.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
Oh.
7.
I didn't get my answer, so I'm assuming not.
I didn't hear what you said, JT.
Could I add my proficiency bonus because I have proficiency with the loot?
Yeah.
So that's a +4, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's +4.
I know. I've been looking at everyone's character sheets way too much. I know everyone's character sheets way too well. Help. 11.
11.
I'm the happiest Christmas tree.
That fucking video.
No one judges you on your performance. You don't do bad, but you could do better. As you perform and you end, everyone claps and cheers for you.
Nice.
Never again.
And Alina missed it.
You did. How dare you?
Sorry.
What will everyone else be doing before the end of the night?
Who's just gonna randomly be stalking? Because at this
You know
point,
what? I
it
have
just
these
doesn't
darts.
care
Is there
anymore.
like a bolt, something I could throw my darts at?
Hold on. What were you saying, Justin?
Who's gonna try and just see if there's anybody on the ship to stalk? Because at this point, he's just done with everything, just wanting to get back to the island. Or get to wherever they're heading.
Make me a perception check.
Nat one.
You got plus-
Or I
you
could
got-
just go with passive 19. Make it more interesting.
Nat one.
Oh, I want you to roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
perception is...
+4, I want to say. Yeah, it's +4.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm just looking over to my baby girl my baby girl thinks she's fast asleep right now and looking adorable.
One moment, Discord's reloading. Okay,
That's
here we
fine.
go.
$11. I've been rolling
Alright,
11.
since you do have a 19 in passive perception, I'm not gonna take the full 19, but I'll take a middle ground.
Okay.
You, as you're leaving or just watching, you see people going in different directions. Most of the crew is going to bed for the night. Since it's getting around 9 or 10, most of the crew is going to bed. You see Captain Idella and Angeline go into their private quarters. You see your own party members scatter among the boat. You don't see Lena anywhere, but you see everyone doing their own perspective thing. Who would you like to follow?
Well, one, did he get back his health? Since
Yeah,
he's been
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Okay.
So yes.
So he's going to, as bad as he shouldn't do this, he's gonna go like listen in on the captain. Or well, is everybody looking suspicious? Or is everybody
No.
just nobody looks
Everyone's
suspicious?
doing their own thing. Everyone's going to bed.
He's just gonna wander and just listen for talking. He's gonna first stop at the captain's area and just see if he hears any. If not, he's just gonna stay up all night just seeing. Hey, think about it. If they're like hiding from battle and he hears those noises, that's gonna definitely distract a monster or something.
Oof.
Oh, you hear something. You hear something.
Oh.
Well, if he's hearing what I'm thinking he's hearing, he's just gonna hear enough to know that he could use it against somebody later on. And then
you
he's
hear
just gonna...
exactly what you think you hear.
Okay. He's gonna listen into that for just a couple minutes just to make sure he could definitely use it as either blackmail or a really good distraction. And then he's going to just see wherever the least amount of people are.
What's your armor class?
Oh, he's gonna get caught.
What's your armor class?
It's 16.
Not high.
16.
16 on the class, oh no.
Alright, hang on, give me just a second.
Well, there goes his health again.
You'll be fine.
No one's
Can
gonna
I
die.
roll the dodge?
Lois, what is it for an unarmed strike?
I think it's 1d4 plus your strength mod. I'm gonna go double check.
That's sufficient.
Can he
If-
dodge? Can I
if
roll
it's
No.
just a
dodge?
regular
Yeah. It's just
one
your
plus
strength. It's just your strength modifier.
It's,
I think.
is it 1d4? What is
It's just 1 plus strength.
Yeah, 1 plus strength. So if your strength score, if they have a 10, they got 1. If they got 12, they've got 2, 3.
Okay. You're going to take 5 points of damage as the door suddenly swings open and hits you right in the beak.
Oof.
Okay, so now I'm at 19 HP.
You're gonna actually fall on your ass too when you get hit by the door. And as you look up, you're gonna see Idella. She has the bare minimum of clothing on. It's just really a shirt that barely reaches her hips. It's covering all of her things, but she's barely hidden. She's gonna say she has her hands on her she has her arms folded across her chest, and she's gonna say, "Didn't anyone ever teach you not to eavesdrop?"
He just looks at her and just shakes his head no, being like, really? And then in a thieves can't, he goes, honestly, this is how I learn new words. I'm trying just to speak. And he's gonna look like an innocent puppy and like completely try to blow off that he heard anything.
Roll deception.
I'm
Oof.
getting more sheep. What's my deception?
Your deception. Oh fuck! I went over Minecraft.
+5.
We'll roll for it, and I will roll for insight.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, not. Oops.
1d.
Yeah, I did it wrong because I pressed enter instead of shift.
Oof.
1d2 plus 5.
13.
13.
Oh, you barely beat me. All right. She's going to continue to glare at you for a moment, and then she's going to sigh and say, "Go away." And she's going to wave her hand door shut.
He's just gonna mumble some like swear words under his breath and then just walk away to see wherever there's like he's gonna look for an area with the least amount of people, knowing that's the highest chance he could find somebody doing something, because he's just trying to heal himself, even though he should probably heal himself. He's just like, this. Let's just see what I'm bored.
As you make your way around the boat, you are able to find the cook in the kitchen. And on the map, that would be number 7. Except he's not really doing anything. He's just preparing meals for the next day.
Fine.
Hmm?
Is he the only person I find?
Yes, everyone else is in bed.
He's just gonna sigh and go up to Rose nest and sit there, just bored out.
Okay. I am going to assume that everyone else is in bed.
I guess.
I could never go to bed, not after that fateful night 10 years ago.
I mean, who literally can't go to bed? He just closes his eyes and
Is Brooke in bed?
Brooke is muted.
Oof.
Kit is muted.
I'm going to assume Brooke is in bed then.
Mm-hmm.
So the sun sets and it rises on a new day. And as the sun rises, I'm going to assume that everyone makes their way to the deck.
Not Bowie, though.
Not Alina.
No?
Because technically Alina is on the deck already.
I mean, she's there, but she's still in the crow's nest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, who can regain his health, by the way, since he took a long
thank you.
rest? Is Bowie
sigh and
staying?
look over the crib. Go ahead.
Is Bowie staying in the bedroom?
Yep.
Is Darius going to the deck?
Yes, he is.
Is Brooke gonna go to the deck?
And
And she's
Okay,
gone.
back.
She's back.
Is Brooke and Hoot gonna go to the deck?
Who's gonna look over the crow's nest and be like, can I just jump before just sliding down my hood?
Don't jump. Please don't.
He
And that-
didn't.
And that's how you kill your first character, people.
I mean, hey, I can realize
What happened? Sorry,
I'm.
It's alright. Everyone to bed, and now everyone's going up onto the deck.
It's the
everyone.
morning.
I know.
of the next
I
day.
heard all that. Well, I'm just.
It's the morning of the next day.
I'm gonna be on the deck. Wait.
Alright, you're gonna be on the deck, you said?
Yeah, I'm on the deck, just looking over, like, out to look at the water and stuff.
Alright. So, as everyone makes their way to the deck, go ahead, Justin.
I was gonna say, during the night, could Hoot be like just carving a piece of wood?
Yes.
'Cause it gets to do.
Yes. As everyone makes their way to the deck, it is a normal day on the boat. The sun is shiny. There are some clouds, so it's a little cloudy. Sorry, Brooke, I lied before. It's partially cloudy today. I apologize. Oh,
How
God,
could
I had
you?
a mistake. I had a mistake. Oh, no. Welcome back, JT. So, as you all come to the deck, the crew, just like before, are all doing their daily duties. Idella and Angeline are standing on the quarterdeck looking at a map. And just everyone's doing their daily thing.
Hoot's just gonna stand there and carve it. At this point, he's tried everything and nothing. So, instead of attempting to kill himself again by doing something stupid, he's just gonna carve a piece of wood and pray he doesn't cut his hand, even though it's probably going to happen.
Yeah, you're fine. Is Brooke gonna do anything?
I mean, yeah, staring at the water for a few hours kind of gets boring. Ow, my hair got caught in something. No. Ow. Hold up. Ow.
Imagine having hair. This was made with a short and no hair crew.
Shut up.
Hi, no, short hair group.
Woohoo, short hair.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I guess I'm gonna go up to Idella, I guess.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm like, so what you doing?
She's gonna smile at you a bit and say, "Oh, we're just looking over the map to make sure that we're going in the right direction to avoid any possible encounters with any creatures."
Yeah, that would be. Huh? Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
What was your night last night?
It was pretty good. How was yours?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hold the bluff.
She's gonna blush very, very slightly and say, "It was all right. It was eventful, especially since one of your friends got hit in the nose with my door."
I feel like Brooke would automatically know exactly who to.
No, she would either guess Hoot or Bowie.
True.
Why Bowie though?
Just.
He's a cat. She's a cat. What do you think? You ever
Okay,
seen a
if it
cat
wasn't for
try to
Brooke-
get to a door?
If it wasn't for Brooke asking this, Brooke would probably also be one of the suspects.
True.
So, as you're talking to Idella, Angeline's gonna smile at you and say, "I love your hair."
Oh, thanks.
She's gonna smile at you and hold out her hand and say, "I don't think we've been able to properly meet until this point. I'm Angeline."
I'm Brooke. Brooke's just dying inside now.
Hey, Polly's still an option. Harems exist.
You're not wrong.
Stay away from the mead.
She's gonna smile. She's gonna smile at you a bit. It's a very sweet smile. There's no ill intent behind it.
All right. I smile back at her, and like, are we shaking hands?
Well, you did. You've let go by now.
Okay.
Idela's gonna interrupt the two of you and say, by the way, where's the little one that's with your group? Alina. I haven't seen her.
She's probably below deck. If she's not goofing off with
she's
her...
not. She's not in her room.
You know, she might be in the crow's nest.
I haven't checked up there.
Wait, what'd you say?
She said, maybe. I haven't checked up there yet.
Yeah. Honestly, if she's not with us or goofing off with her little pseudo-dragon, she's probably by herself, trying to stay away. She seems pretty introverted.
That's quite understandable. Many on the boat are. Alright, so while this is all going on, what's the rest of you doing?
Bowie's still in her bedroom. Has yet to come out yet.
Alright. Darius.
Darius is just doing what he's always been doing and just looking out to the sea and probably pacing around boredly, wishing anything would happen.
Alright. Alina?
Alina's still gonna be up in the crow's nest. She's probably still, I wouldn't say like she's sick from the still, but she's still probably just trying to recover from literally drinking almost poisoned. So she's probably still in the crow's nest, probably just still just trying to, probably maybe not so much asleep, but kind of in like a half-day state, probably still kind of moonsick.
Alright. So, I want to say it's around 10 o'clock by now, 10 or 11. Breakfast has come and gone for those who ate or were awake. So, Bowie is going to be jolted awake, and everyone on the boat, all movement is going to come to a grinding halt as the boat suddenly hits something, like a bump to the sides of the boat, and some are hanging off of the rope ladder on the pole that holds the mast. And over 40 feet on the left side of the boat, there is an island, a small island, about 40 feet away. There are some rocks around it, but none close enough to hit the boat.
I'm gonna look in the water, like just look down.
Perception check.
Oh no.
Oh,
My
God.
perception is.
Your perception is +4. Also, I'll say this, like, Alina's probably, like, come down now here as the boat hits something, and she's gonna go, what's going on? Probably looking pale as fuck.
The ones that heard you, the ones that are nearby, they're just gonna shake their heads like they have no idea.
Well, seeing that this is thing, she only is gonna go down deck, go below deck, and put on her armor and grab her bow and stuff, and come up deck, still looking kind of pale though.
Okay.
Who's gonna hide on the far side of the crash was? Behind
Alright.
stuff, like, legit trying to hide.
Okay.
Bowie's
Make a stealth check real quick. What's Bowie doing?
Bowie's finally gonna emerge from below deck with like a piece of bacon in her mouth because she was interrupted in the middle of her breakfast.
Okay. What did you roll, Kit? Or have you rolled yet?
No, I haven't because you guys probably kept cutting out every time you tried to tell me the perception.
Oh, critical fail. Oh, so I said +4 was your perception check, by the way.
Okay. Thank you.
On that one. That sucks.
I got a 16. What the in the water?
Can I also roll perception?
Can. So this while you guys are doing that, Hoot tries to hide. He's able to find some boxes and try and get behind them, but they're quite heavy, so he's not able to hide behind them completely.
Okay, so he's just gonna try and stuff himself in the hole.
Okay.
Being like, okay, as long as I'm half not seen, we're okay.
Is Darius gonna do anything?
Yes, he's going to follow Brooke as she goes over to the side, taking his spear as he goes, and he's going to look over the side to see what he can see.
Perception, please.
Alright, this looks like a job for me. I got subpar stats.
+5.
Is Bowie gonna perception or no?
He's gonna assist.
No.
JT, roll again.
Just out of curiosity, perception.
JT, roll again. Hoot's perception.
It's +4.
No. Yeah.
9, 11.
Alright.
Oh my god, it's like we're all doing terrible.
Apart from Kit, who rolled a 16.
Low 15.
Can I use my passive of 18? We're joking. The 10 actually works for me because Alina looks still kind of pale and sick, so it kind of works as a low perception.
What about 15?
So since Brooke rolled a 16, okay, so Brooke is the only one to notice a faint shadow go under the boat. And as you notice that shadow, the boat rocks again as something hits the boat underneath. And as that second hit comes, shouts start flying all over the boat. Idella and Angeline are calling out for crew to load cannons and a large ballista on the front of the boat. You watch as the 12 crew members run around the ship, but with purpose this time. 2 members start to load one of the cannons on the left, while others load the one on the right.
Question.
You hear me, Kit?
Oof.
You hear me?
Oof.
What's your question, Justin?
How far are we away from the island?
You said 40 feet, wasn't it?
You are 40 feet away.
Ugh. Also,
Brooke,
for
can you
Balin.
hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just give me like a quick rundown, essentially.
Everyone is manning the boat. Like the cannons are being armed, so is the ballista.
Okay, and what did I see?
You saw a shadow. You're not sure exactly what it was, but you saw a pretty decent sized shadow go under the boat.
Oh no, this is a big oh no. I'm gonna yell out, "Guys, there's something!"
As you, what are you saying, Justin?
I said I can't bail out.
No, there's no way for you to bail out. So as you yell that out, they are loading the cannons and the ballista. So 2 members of the crew are on the cannon on the left, 2 on the one on the right, and then there are 4 members that quickly go to the ballista and start to man it. Angeline calls out to drop the anchor, and you hear the sound of the chain rattling loudly, and it echoes all over the boat, and then the boat lurches a bit as the anchor suddenly hits the ocean floor. Everyone comes to a standstill, waiting for further instruction, and she has her hand out, and she's listening for something in the water, and she's going to say, "Hold your position, steady now." Just as she finishes her sentence, there's a loud bang, and suddenly the boat leans to one side, causing those on deck who aren't braced to fall to the ground. Were any of you holding on to anything in particular?
Huh?
Elena was looking over the edge, so
what-
I'm gonna guess that she was probably holding on to like the banisters to like peer over the edge.
Bowie was at the door frame of, Oof.
Alright.
Who was
So if
pretty
we weren't
much
holding
squeezed
on-
in between? Who was squeezed in between two boxes? So I'm gonna say he's pretty good, but he's gonna move with the boxes.
What about Brooke?
Brooke actually, once she yelled out, she let go of the side of the.
Oof.
Okay. So as the boat lurches to the right, those who aren't holding on to anything are now prone on the deck.
Frick.
There's a sudden rush of water. It's a very loud sound as a body suddenly raises from the water and then makes a loud thud as it lands on the boat.
Oh.
Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
All right,
Okay,
clobber time.
Creature.
Hey, Lois,
initiative
can you
is?
send me like a picture of my?
Justin, your initiative is +4. Just give me a 1 to 20
Okay.
+4.
Hell yeah, 21 initiative. Thank you.
Alright. The creature roars as
10.
it looks at the party and the crew. Everyone is now staring in shock and terror at a
19.
black dragon.
Oh
Wait,
no.
why does
Nigga, what?
my thing say
Not-
incorrect usage? Did I type
Did that
it
just
wrong?
you a black dragon?
Hey, what's my initiative?
I'm sending you a screenshot now of it.
Okay, thank you.
Also, careful not to like say the N word. Remember, Burb, we are recording.
I'm sorry, it's just a habit. I have really edgy friends.
It's fine.
Right in here.
Okay. Lois, can you also send me a picture of like
Of what?
my spells?
Yes, give me just 2 seconds. I don't think I can get all of them.
So, now staring at a black dragon wormling. It's not fully grown.
Hoot's gonna get out his bow and just be like, if I have to expose myself right here and right now, I'm going to kill everybody on this boat. He's at least thinking that in his own panic.
Did everyone roll?
21.
I got a
Thanks, man. Don't for in public. God.
For fuck's sake.
19.
Hold on.
The way that my teacher calls out for initiative is he basically goes from 25 to 20 and then
Yeah,
20
that's
to
what I'm trying to do.
15.
Did anyone roll above a 20?
I did.
Yes.
Anyone else roll above a 20?
Nope.
No. Okay, did anyone roll above a 15?
Yes.
What did you roll?
19 and JT rolled an 18. I think.
What? I can't hear you.
The dice.
What did
Herb and
JT roll?
JT both rolled 19.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, 18, sorry.
So, Herb, Louie, and
Put them in your suitcase.
Darius. Did anyone roll a 10 or above?
I got a 10. And then Kit
I got a 12.
a 12.
Alright, so it's Brooke and then Hoot. Give me just a second. Fuck.
What, Mississippi?
The rogue. The
Fuck.
bottom of initiative. Oh no.
Oh my fucking god. These dice fucking suck tonight.
Did Justin touch
That's
him?
better.
Is tonight okay?
What's wrong, JT?
I mean, I touched one of them because she told me to pick it up, but I'm pretty sure that one's still in quarantine.
Nothing's wrong. It's making a lewd joke.
Okay. Right, that was that one. What did Bowie roll?
Let me go check. We rolled a 19. Oh.
Okay, so this is her.
I'm back. What did I miss? Sorry, I got
I'm
disconnected.
sorry, I'm rolling for initiative. For fuck's sake,
Ooh.
What'd you get?
nothing. Oh my god.
What?
Lois, what did you roll?
I rolled 21.
Cool. That's good. Alright. I'm sorry. Give me just a second. Oh my god, of course. Look, guys, I rolled a nat 2 or a nat 1.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oof.
All
Are we
right.
gonna use the initiative order channel?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Oh,
All right.
you God.
So,
I already have our characters up. You just tell me what the enemy rolled.
The
Or
dragon
tell me
rolled.
what you bottom.
the dragon rolled a nat 20, by the way.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Hey, now that the boxes move, can you move behind them?
Keep going. I'm the only chaotic noodles that goes here. Be gone, thought. Dragon God. The dragon God will smite you.
Oh god, dragon god of initiative. Oh, I'm so old. I remember when that was the thing.
Darius uses Begone Thought magic.
All right. Alina goes first.
Well, Omia's gonna be terrified versus the dragon. But I am going to roll to attack, and I'm gonna instantly waste one of my arcane shots. I'm going to waste grasping arrow, which is the one that is the 2d6. I'll see if it hit though. And see the fact that I didn't do this last time, I would like quickly describe the arrow as well when if it does hit. So please roll 1d20 plus 8. Does a 19 hit?
Damn, really? What number did you roll?
19.
Oh, thank God.
It does hit.
Okay, so let me roll the damage as well, which is roll 1d8 1d8 plus 4 plus 2d6. 13 damage. So as such, you kind of watch Alina's arrow for except for who hasn't seen this. You watch Alina's arrow kind of glow almost a color and almost has like vines and thorns wrap around the arrow. And then as it hits the dragon, you watch as some magical brambles and thorns and stuff seem to wrap around the dragon. And now every time the dragon moves more than 1 foot, its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and every time it moves more than 1 foot, it's going to take 2d6 slashing damage. So every time it moves, it's going to take damage until it tries to get the arrow, until it tries to get the brambles off with an athletics checks of 12.
All right. Will that be the end of the turn?
Nope. I'm gonna action surge and attack again.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not gonna use any arcane arrows. Yeah, that's the first time. That's Alina's arcane arrow. So now you just see this dragon just suddenly entangled in brambles out of nowhere. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Damn. Alina doing all the
I
damage.
love that question. Just as a 23 hit.
23 hit. 9 damage. So that's a total. I did a total of 21 damage. No, wait. 13. I can't math. Don't ignore me. 22.
22.
Sorry. So yeah.
Still have movement speed if you want to move, by the way.
I'm gonna move back a little bit. Move back a little bit further away from it, but kind of just like quickly call out. Just quickly call out and just say the dragon won't be able to move much until it tries to shake free of the brambles.
Okay. And that ends your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. What kind of athletics? You said it's athletics check?
Yes, 12.
Alright. You watch as the dragon roars in pain as you hit it initially, and as you move away from it, it's going to shake its body. What's that sound?
I'm sorry, I have dice. I'll stop.
sorry. It's going to shake itself free almost immediately from the brambles. I rolled a 16. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the thing about Arcane Arrows, but the DCs are so bloody low.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, let me go double check, actually. What does the DC actually say with the
Actually,
DC?
fuck. Justin, can you bring me a piece of paper really quick? Sorry.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So 8 plus 2.
So many sounds.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I'm at a hotel. Does that excuse
fine.
anything?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
A piece of paper with a hole in the middle.
Yeah, JT. Yeah, sorry, that's fine. I was gonna try and play music, but it was making everyone
also,
loud, so I'm not going to.
Also Peter said this. It uses I think hang on, I think it calls an action to remove. Let me just double check if it is an action for it to actually do that, to remove the yeah, so it uses action to remove the brambles, which is the fact that it can't take an action, which is like an attack. It can't take an attack or anything, like a normal action now.
Right.
So this thing.
Who's next? Alright, it's actually the cannon. Cool. Where the fuck did I put that shit? What the hell are you doing?
Me?
What are you doing?
Pink, get off my lap.
Guys, hang on, give me a second. I have my shit everywhere.
Take your time.
Does someone want to play music just so it's not quiet?
Ow. I would, but I don't know.
I don't think in the chat.
I'm just listening to that in another tab. You guys can do it if you'd like.
Non-copyrighted music. It's called non-copyrighted song, okay? Look, screw you.
What if I just start playing some Doom music?
God damn, the copy! I can smell the copyright from here.
I know.
No, if you seriously want copyright,
No.
play an Onision video.
Hello? What's going on? Everybody cut out for me for a second.
Pete just went looking for just some stuff.
Okay, I mean, as I said, I can sing.
Didn't write down the right stuff.
Also, I just say, is it really a smart idea for cannons to be shooting at its own ship?
Nope.
Shooting at the dragon.
That's on the ship.
On the ship!
Yeah, but it's not. They're not gonna hit the ship.
They roll in that one.
There's always a chance.
If it hits a nat 1, it hits the ship.
If we do it,
Nat one.
this fire, we're fucked, man.
It's fine because the one cannon that can't turn all that way, so they can't do anything at all. So who's next? It's Bowie.
So upon seeing this black dragon being entangled and then immediately freeing, so Bowie's gonna clutch her, two charm, furball. And she's gonna give off a little prayer, summoning her spiritual weapon, which is with what looks like to be a long spear, a partisan. And she's actually gonna charge straight forward towards the dragon in attempts to try and mount it.
So what if he wasn't a chicken?
Oh, that's where he.
I was
Should he
gonna say
roll
JT.
that?
Should it be a grapple?
Mounted?
Yeah, to mount it. Oh, grapple or
I guess.
acrobatic?
Yeah, try acrobatics.
Okay, let's see. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
+6. Nice.
25.
You're on the back of the dragon now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no.
So upon being on the back of the dragon, she's gonna try and position herself between the wings, and then she's gonna take her partisan and then stab it on the. You know where the body and the wings like join together?
Yes.
Ooh.
She's gonna aim towards that.
Roll to hit.
Hold on. What's my spiritual weapon? Like, what's the for it?
+5, I think it says, yeah. All these things, it says hit DC is +5, so I don't know if that's...
God damn it, hold on. I have to cast it first.
$22 to hit.
22 to
it
hit.
hits.
Oh,
What? 5 damage.
Still kicking.
Damn.
As your weapon goes into its back at the base of its wing, it's going to give out a very pained roar. It's not happy.
I'm just gonna have to keep attacking it until it can't fly or swimming.
That'd be the end of your turn.
Cast it as my bonus. So that's all I can do.
Okay. Who is
Darius.
Darius?
All right, time for the eternal slog of getting all my bonus actions in.
Oh boy.
Darius is gonna slam his spear into the deck, trying to stick it in there firmly and push himself up with it. And he's gonna trade it out for his partisan. Then he's going to use his bonus action to do Slayer's Prey on the Black Dragon, which gives me 1d6 bonus damage the first time I hit it every turn.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to attack it once.
Right. Roll.
I believe I don't have to get close because my partisan has reach.
I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Yeah, 10-foot reach.
I can't hear.
Wait, Darius also had
What
a
did you say,
partisan?
JT?
I believe I don't have to get close to it because my partisan has reach.
Okay. Go ahead.
Pink, stop trying to get on my lap.
I take it a 12 misses.
Yeah, 12 misses.
Damn it.
Okay, if I get the cutting board, what?
I don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
Oh,
What did you say,
that's all I got.
JT?
I said, damn it. That's all I got.
All right.
Next person.
Initiative order.
Idella is up next. So, Idella is going to use half of her movement speed, which what would you say half of 30 is? 15?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna get up off of the floor, off of the ground, because she did get tossed prone from the hit on the ship. And she's gonna use the rest of her movement speed to charge at the dragon. She's going. Fuck, I can't read this fucking screen. Why? Give me a second. I am the stupid.
welcome to the club.
Same. What are you doing?
She's not gonna go anywhere. Well, no. Hang on. Right. She's going to stand up off of the ground, and almost immediately, she's going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the dragon. So, let's see. Lois, is it... if you roll the same number as the creature's armor class, do you still hit?
It depends. I mean, it depends if you want, like, I think some people say the fact that it does hit, some people don't. Some say if you hit the armor class, it takes half damage. I'm not sure what it is in the official. I'd say the fact that if you hit the armor class, it hits, but
I'll
I
go
think
ahead
that's how
and
most
say
people
it.
do it.
I'll just go ahead and say it hits. So now 44.
hello, Pink. Please stop purring right into my mic, Pink.
But it's cute.
I mean, it is, but like, I wish you could see what she's doing.
4, 6 of damage are going to. Is what the dragon's going to take. You all watch as a small cloud forms around the dragon's head, and it's going to rear up and roar in pain as daggers lash out and cut it to bits. And it's going to take 9 points of damage. And then next up will be the second cannon. And since I was able to find my notes, I know what damage it's gonna take.
Hi, Pink.
And I rolled that one, so that cannon is gonna miss.
Don't hit the fucking ship.
No, the cannonball is gonna go flying right over the dragon's head.
We lost Burb.
Oh no.
You might probably join back in a second.
Next up is Brooke.
Okay, yeah, this is fun. This is fine. This is totally fine. Everything's fine. Well, I'm gonna get up.
Takes half your movement speed to get up, by the way.
Huh?
It's half the movement speed to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's half my movement speed to get up, but that doesn't really matter because I'm staying where I am.
Okay. Oh.
Frick, hold on.
Oh, hiccups, oh god.
I'm just, you know what? Screw it. Moonbeam.
That's a con save of 14. By the way, Peach.
Rolled a hit.
No, it's a con save.
Yeah, so the dragon.
Fuck's sake. Damn it.
Trust me, I should know. Moonbeam has been the bane of my life.
It's con, you said?
Yeah, 14.
Specifically 14. Sorry, specifically second level.
It says I rolled a 23.
Are you kidding me?
How the hell did you roll a 20?
I rolled a nat 20. It has a +3 to con saves.
Oh, okay.
I want to cry. I had a chance. But then you got a nat 20.
It still takes 1d. It still takes 1d10 because it's half damage if it succeeds.
So yeah,
Alright.
that's.
Go ahead and roll for damage now.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Wait, when I still just roll 2d10 and then take half of that?
Just roll 1d10 if you, or I mean, you can either roll 1d10 or roll 2d10 and half it, depending on how Peach wants to do it.
Yeah, do you just want me to roll 1d10 or 2d10 then half?
1d10.
Hey guys, is this going to be the end
Yeah?
after this fight?
Yeah, probably, because it's almost 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh no, oh frick. Hold on. Discord, I can't touch my screen. Oh no, it's spazzing. It's being spaz.
That's not what
I hate
wanted
doing
you
this on my
to.
phone. Okay. Wait, do I have...
2.
You say you cut out.
Do I have anything plus to Moonbeam?
No, Moonbeam's just solid d10.
Okay. Okay.
So it's going to take 2 points of damage.
Radiant damage to be exact. I know Moonbeam at the back of my hand because I had a Druid and Rise, JT's Druid, and oh my god, it just melted through bosses half the time.
Alright, now it's Hoot's turn.
Oh god.
By the way.
So I'm guessing it has a lot of health left.
Maybe.
But I kind of want to use Bolts from the Grave because that's his most damage that he could get. But I don't want to expose him.
Then don't.
We're just gonna use a short bow range, and I guess that's 1d20, right?
Lowest to hit, it's just 1d20 strength and proficiency.
For what again?
Short bow.
To hit.
Short bow is for just quite simply for look at it's 1d20 plus 6 to hit.
That's
Plus
1d6.
six. Ooh.
Yeah.
Because it's your dex modifier plus your proficiency, which is your dex modifier is plus 4 plus your proficiency, which is plus 2 plus 6. 12.
As you fire an arrow at the dragon, it misses. It goes right over its head. You can still move. You have a movement speed.
He's going to move closer and see what's around him. And I guess, can he make the sound of the dragon back to try and intimidate?
Roll for intimidation.
What's my intimidation?
Plus 3. I can't remember what the check is to not. I think I want to say it's insight for not being intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll an insight.
14. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Hold on. What is insight through?
Insight is, I guess insight, because I'm not sure 100% word, but it does still involve in body language and things like that. So insight is a wisdom, so it's, it lets you know if something's.
What did you roll, Justin?
14.
You will watch as Hoot opens its mouth and copies the bellowing roar of the dragon, and you can see the look of just terror in this dragon's eyes.
Oh.
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Okay, so what'd you say after that?
It's your
Roll a
turn.
d8?
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Oh, okay. He's then
so that
going,
is going to,
after seeing.
That's going to end your turn.
Oh, that ends my turn?
Yeah, because you don't have any
okay.
more movement speed or anything. So
Okay.
next up is Angeline. She's going to get fucking pissed at this dragon, and thankfully she was standing next to the steer of the ship, so she was able to grab onto something, so she was not thrown prone. She is going to rush at the dragon, and she's going to perform Fist of Unbroken Air at the dragon. To hit, that for Lois.
Yeah.
To hit, it's proficiency in dex, right?
Oh, fuck.
Or is it strength?
Depends on what type of monk you're going for. If you're going with a strength-based monk, it's strength. If you're going for a dex-based monk, it's dex. It depends. It depends on how you want to flavor it.
6, 7. She just barely manages to hit the dragon. And now that's 3d10.
Okay, well, roll 3d10 with the dragon.
Hang on. 1, 2. For fuck's sake, I'm just gonna save this one. 2, 3. D10. So on 3d10, actually, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna use the bot. Because I am the confusion.
13.
Alright. The dragon is going to take an extra 13 points of damage. But despite that, it is still standing.
Quick, how injured does it look? Does it look like it's a few more hits from death? Does it look like it's going to be a bit of a while before it's dead?
It looks like it can hold a few more hits.
Alright. Also, it's the ballista.
Next up, oh boy. Okay, hang on, give me just a second. Maybe end it. If it actually hits.
I mean, it depends. It might just all roll nat ones on damage.
Yeah.
Hits. If Alina kills this thing, it's gonna be
Alright.
hilarious.
Especially after saving the lives of the last thing she killed.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a nat 20. The ballista hits.
Okay.
We're dead.
Crit damage.
That's crit. How does that double then?
Double.
5d10.
5. Is it 5d10? Did you say?
Yeah, 5d10.
All right. Well, roll
Bruh.
5d10 and double that.
66.
You all watch as the 4 members of the crew that remain in the ballista pull the lever that launches the bolts from the ballista. It shoots through the air faster than a blink of an eye and makes a very sickening thud as it enters the chest of the dragon.
Wait,
It gives
I'm
one...
on the dragon.
Yeah, I know you are. It gives one final pained roar and then collapses to the deck of the ship. It is now dead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank God.
Alina's just gonna just start shaking.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna go and comfort Alina.
As you try and comfort her, she's gonna kind of take a back away from you and just kind of put a bow behind her back and just look at you and just, again, still looking rather sickly, but looking pale, but not pale from the fight, but looking sickly pale. She's gonna look over and just kind of just go, I'm fine, just,
Are dragon scales useful for anything?
Yes,
you have
actually, I was about to say, can we skin it and turn it into armor?
Or sell it?
You guys want to loot the dragon?
Well, duh.
Yes,
Alina's
I'm taking
not.
the
She's-
scales.
Alina's
I
not
want to
going
take
to.
the scales and turn it into armor for the party.
Okay. Who wants to
Before
try and get... Alright, what are you doing, Burb?
before anyone like loots the body and stuff, Blue's just gonna walk over to the dragon's head and then kneel in front of it, placing a paw upon its, forehead and then just closing its eyes, sending like a kind of soft prayer.
Alright. Who is going to get the scales?
I'm also getting scales.
Who? Is it just you or is someone else doing it?
Oh,
I'm going to as well.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get all the scales and try and turn it to armor for everybody. Like, not all of it, but like a good chunk.
Who just wants to loot the dragon?
Both of you go ahead. If anyone else wants to do this too, you can. Roll a 1d10.
What about a survival check?
Why?
Survival's mainly,
Oh!
Oh damn. Fuck.
What I get? 8. Okay, that's pretty good.
10, 8, 7.
So we're just looting this dragon for its scales right now.
I'm just looting it for anything that it has, even though it's a
So-
dragon, so it's probably only the scales.
Through the three of you, you are able to pry loose 25 scales.
What?
If Alina and Darius want to, they can also try and get scales.
Alina doesn't want to touch the dragon. She's too petrified and probably just kind of quivering in fear a bit of the dragon and from this fight.
Darius doesn't fancy the thought of skinning that, so no.
Okay.
Hood scalped 2 people, so he really doesn't care.
Alright.
Wait, no, I yelled to everybody else on like the ship. I was like, anybody want to help us get some scales?
Alina's gonna actually just shakily just go, that's so wrong.
Let me
He's just gonna look at her, point to his wings, and then look back at the dragon and continue getting off the 25 scales.
I'm just gonna turn to Alina and then say, it's even worse if we let this body to rot. No death should be meaningless. It's best to use their body and their death in order to improve our own life.
So 1d4.
For that is the sacrifice it has made.
1d4.
She's just gonna sigh and she's gonna mumble something to herself before kind of just putting her bow behind her back, still lightly shaking. She's just gonna head below deck.
Alright, so as you do that, Idella walks up and she's able to pry loose 2 dragon claws.
Wait, before
claws.
Alina
That's a
goes below
smart
deck,
idea.
is it okay if Bowie asks if she can visit her later?
Yeah. Alina will just nod, but very shakily nod.
Okay.
Alright. So, Angeline is going to walk over to the ones that are by the dragon and say, would anyone like to accompany us to the island?
It's just gonna nod and be like, sure. But
Why
he's
not?
going to say, okay, he's not going to say this, but I just realized I had this as a note. Somebody within the span of all of this said, please, for the love of God, stop.
Oh, jeez.
But he's just going to nod and say, yeah, he's just going to nod because he doesn't have any good sayings.
Okay.
Darius.
Is anyone else going to go?
I said Darius is going to.
Okay. Hoop's going, Darius is going. Is anyone else going to go to the island?
What?
I mean,
Nope.
Alina didn't hear that, so she doesn't know.
Yeah.
And Bowie promised to visit Alina.
Is Brooke going to accompany the party to the island?
I said yes.
Okay. I did
Great.
not hear.
James.
I did not hear. Alright, so it does not take the... How many is it? 4? 3 of you? 4? Maybe a few more because the crew is going with you as well. It does not take long for your small party to get to the island, and it takes even less time the lair of the dragon.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's not big. It's actually a very small cave that's nestled
there any
into the swamp.
Sheds.
This whole island is small. What? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Are there any scales or sheds in the area?
Any-
You are-
Any
Any
like,
scales
yeah.
shedded?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look around for like or something.
Yeah. All right. As you walk into the lair, the first thing Brooke notices is that there are 10 extra scales laying on the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick those up
Okay.
and add them to our ongoing. That's
Your ongoing
Okay.
collection.
That's 35.
alright.
As you walk into the lair, it's a very small lair for a very small dragon. There is a few bodies of water, and the first thing that any of you notice walking in, there's a very pungent smell. Like, it drives you to gagging. And you're able to see very quickly where the smell is coming from. In the few bodies of water in the lair, there are rotting human bodies laying in the water.
Who's gonna loot them?
There's no loot on them. There's no loot on the bodies.
Okay.
There are bones.
You also notice that there's a small pile containing 150 pieces of gold. You guys can divvy that up
know what?
between
I'm already-
the party as you wish.
I'm not taking it because I'm party members.
Well, if no one else is touching it, Darius is gonna shovel into his pouch and tell the others he's gonna split it up later.
Who's just gonna take a couple pieces before Darius does that in the hook?
But with the bodies, like, how How body?
I heard nothing of that. Then you're cutting out really bad, Kit.
They're so decomposed. It's like the bodies were in a crock pot, and they're literally falling off the bone.
Oh.
They're also laying in acid. It's not just water.
Well, I have an resistance to one.
There's no loot on the bodies at all.
Okay, so there's pools of water. Like, how big are the pools? How big are the pools of water?
2 inches deep.
Okay, and how wide?
Think of a small kiddie pool size.
Small pool?
Small kiddie
Okay.
pool.
Small kiddie pool.
I'm used
You are cutting out
destroy
so
water.
badly.
What? What'd you say?
You are cutting out so badly.
I'm gonna use
You are a
create
robot.
or destroy water.
What does that do?
I am destroying water. I am getting rid of the water.
Okay, yeah. Why?
I'm gonna give these a proper burial somehow. That's why. And I need to get rid of the water first.
Okay. You will watch the ones that are in the cave as the water disappears.
Okay. And I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna get some dirt to put over the bodies as well. And stuff.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna get some rocks for tombstones.
There's plenty of rocks.
Yeah, some dirt, rocks, cover them up, you know what I mean? And make some tombstones of probably nothing to say there, but it's obviously that I buried something, and then try to, you know, and
yeah,
just say kind of a quick pair of may you rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Well, screw proper burials. I'm going to do an investigation check to make sure there's no treasure around. Or horrific monsters.
Do that, but go ahead.
We killed a fucking hatchling. Something had to have hatched it somewhere.
He was 5 years old. He wasn't that young.
He was young enough.
Dragons live to be 1300.
No, they do. I spent 2 hours earlier. What was the insight you said? Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Can Hoot also roll?
Roll for investigation. Sure.
Okay, because I have a passive investigation of 19, but I'm guessing I'm
Okay, passive is if you're not actively looking for something. That's just
oh, critical hit.
Clearly now. The brightness of the gold of my vision of light, I can see everything.
JT got a hard 20.
Take it. Yeah, you could just take it.
Give me a second. Because I didn't think you guys would do that. You guys had to do this to me. I didn't think you were going to do that.
Hi, welcome to What Players Are Like.
Well,
we do the
that. How do I use passive?
Passive is if you're not actively looking for something.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Welcome to Being a DM.
Passive.
Where your players do things you don't expect.
Yeah, and rolling is when you're actively looking for something. If you're actively investigating something, then roll.
Okay.
Or if you're actively looking around, it's just stuff like that.
Give me a second. I apologize.
Take your time.
You find a magic item so glorious your eyes can't even register what you're seeing, and you'll only be able to tell what it is next session.
Alright, I have something.
Ooh.
So as you look around, as you go to pick up the gold pieces, you notice a particularly odd-looking stone right underneath the gold pieces. I assume you're gonna pick it up.
I am not going to pick it up. I'm going to prod it with my stick. Make sure it's not explosive or something.
There's something wrong with it. You can pick it up.
Chris doesn't know that. He went to Vietnam and Afghanistan or whatever. He you hear the rock speaking primordial from here.
It doesn't speak. It's not.
What was it? Why the trees speak in Vietnamese?
He picks it up after a few moments of poking and no exploding, I hope.
No exploding. As you look upon this rock, there are runes engraved to it. In your hand, JT, you are holding a... What the fuck did I just call it? Give me a second. I'm fucking stupid. You are holding a wild-shaped stone.
Welcome to the party.
Can somebody explain?
Once a day, you can use a stone to transform into one creature. Once a day.
Ooh.
Wait.
That's cool. I want
We'll
one of
figure
those.
that out later.
I want one of those in real life.
Darius is zoophobic and he's not going to use it.
What?
But ooh, like this.
I can't hear you.
Darius is zoophobic and he's probably not going to use it. But still, I like this.
Oof.
Dude, does this mean who can fly?
Purview echoing.
Because it's not giving it to you.
God damn it.
But if he takes it, could
Oh my
he fly?
god, so many noises.
I'm just saying, if you never if you can give it to me, and I'll have an extra shape.
Well, in character, he doesn't even know what it does. He just found a rock.
You found a shiny rock.
It's obviously not a normal rock. There's runes on it.
Well, he's going to spend some time to decipher those, but once he figures out what it is, he's probably going to give it away.
Okay.
To me.
Who calls dibs?
Maybe
No,
he'll
I'm
use
sorry,
it to
we
go
said
to
I called-
therapy and face his fears, but...
Hey, Justin, I already kind of called dibs. An extra use of wild shape seems pretty dang nice.
Who just wants to fly? He at least wants one day
You
with
can't fly with it.
one.
No, wild shape. Yeah, the way wild shape works is that you can't fly. You get flying creatures at level 8 if you're a druid. So you can so you don't even turn into a beast on land.
Yeah.
Fine.
I know too much about druids. God help me.
Nah, druids are fun. That's why you know. Something.
Yeah, they're my second, third
I have
favorite
a
class.
challenge rating of half.
Yeah, so half
So
your
you
level.
can use anything of CR 1/4 and CR half.
God help me, I know too much about druids.
Is anyone else going to do anything in the cave?
Well,
I'm done
Can I roll
packing
insight
proper
for
burial.
just
I'm
to
gonna
see
look
if
around and see if there's stuff around.
You can.
No, should like roll
that's investigation.
Yeah, if anyone else here wants to roll investigation, they can.
Okay, hey Lois, I'm too lazy to look at the picture. Send me what.
Your investigation is a +1.
If you want as well, Burb, since you're in the
18.
cave.
No, Burb.
Oh no, you're not. Never mind.
I'm not in the cave.
What I get?
12.
Give me a second.
Hi, Pink.
Oh, excuse me.
Can you?
You know what? I will, just because I don't know what else to make up, I'm going to say that you guys are also able to find similar stones.
I'm gonna
And
have
Brooke,
no idea what
you're
it
going to
does.
notice, Brooke is going to notice that when she's giving one of the bodies a burial, he seems to be wearing robes. Before he died, he was obviously a sorcerer that died battling this dragon.
Oof.
His cave for experimentations for stones or whatever. And no, Justin, the stone will not allow you to fly.
No, I said I have no idea what it does.
Tell you
Then.
tomorrow.
Okay, so wait, what stone do I like? What do I get exactly?
It's the same. It's the same thing that JT got.
Oh, okay, yay.
So
We
many
both have
Welsh.
wild traits. If I get it, if I get his, I have to extra use it.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it there.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. I need to go to
Alrighty.
bed.
Well, I'm gonna stop the recording so everyone will say goodbye. You have your chance in. You have your chance.
Bye.
So about that erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, I'm going to the doctors about. Wait, did you say you were going to end the stream, or you had? Loach?
I have.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to see the doctors about it because it's getting really hard. Well, I mean, not getting really hard. That's sort of the point, but it's just getting really hard to function in day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying, man? Like it's just, it's difficult. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know. I can't tell if you're serious or not.
I do not have ET. Very much being not serious.
All right, I'm gonna head to bed.